Fury Chisora is official, and as expected, Tyson Fury's appearance at the press conference earlier this week had a lot more to do with, well, arguably a lot more to do with Anthony Joshua than it did Chisora. He brought props and all sorts of stuff prepared for Anthony Joshua, not Chisora. He brought, 10 grand? Frank Warren allegedly paid him due to a bet they had, saying Tyson Fury was adamant Anthony Joshua wasn't going to take the fight against him, and Frank Warren said he thinks the fight's going to happen. So yeah, Frank Warren lost the bet and he allegedly owed Tyson Fury 10 grand. So as usual, you have to bring the money in cash to the press conference to show the world that you're fighting Derek Chisora. Makes absolutely no sense. This just further compounds the whole theory that, not in my opinion, it's a fact now that the whole Anthony Joshua thing was a clout chase move. They're just using Joshua's name to sell a potential Mahmoud Charr fight, or as we have it now, a Derek Chisora fight. Because what other reasons do you have to go to the bank and try and make a withdrawal for 10 grand in cash and bring it to the press conference where you're announcing a Chisora fight to talk about Anthony Joshua and make a whole spectacle saying, hey, look, I won money over Anthony Joshua? Like, what relevance is Joshua to your Chisora fight? It doesn't make any sense. It makes absolutely no sense. So, like I said, it spends majority of the press conference talking about Anthony Joshua. So did Frank Warren, and so did Bob Arum. And the other half, they spent it telling us, trying to convince us that, oh yeah, you want to see this Chisora fight. It's a great fight. It's the only guy that was available, and it's a great fight. You want to see this fight. That's Bob Arum and Frank Warren. It's like, listen, when you have to convince us that it's a fight we want to see, yeah, you know it's a fight we don't want to see. People aren't going online, complaining and slagging you guys off just for the fun of it. It's because we don't want to see a Chisora. We don't want to see the WBC heavyweight champion of the world defending their belt against Derek Chisora. And of course they know this. That's why they have to try and do the mind control and hypnosis route to try and convince us that, yeah, it's a fight you want to see, but yeah, it's not gonna work. Not on me anyways. It's a fight I don't want to see, but I watch it anyways. I'm a degenerate boxing fan. I watch everything, so I'll watch it. I'll be I ain't buying no pay-per-view. Don't know. That's out. That's out of the question. Not buying no pay-per-view, but I'm watching the fight. Anyways, back to Fury though. He spent the whole thing talking about AJ, the face-off. AJ, oh, Chisora, you should let me manage you. Why are you being managed by the bodybuilder? You should let me manage you. Now you wanna go into management now because AJ manages Chisora. You wanna manage Chisora too? Like, what the hell? The obsession is crazy. This led Chisora to even saying during his IFL interview that he reckons Tyson Fury wants to make sweet love to Anthony Joshua.
Derek, in the head-to-head, Tyson was offering his management skills and offered you, that in a head-to-head. What was you saying to him when he was saying he wanted to manage you?
I think Tyson, mentally, physically, he wants to have sex with AJ.
And I can't say I disagree there with Derek Chisora. That's been in his mind for years. He's fancied the guy and he wants a piece of that. He's even gone as far in the past as speculating about the Anthony Joshua's phallic situation.
He's doing well. He's got a good body. I bet he's got a big. Probably I wish I had it, but who cares?
I don't know what better way to phrase that, but when you're curious and speculating and wondering about a man's phallic situation, there's something wrong there. There's something wrong, and you just can't stop talking about said individual. Yeah, you need to seek help. There's something wrong with you. I'm not even gonna go into the whole he said, she said, who's in the wrong about the failed negotiations. I can't be bothered. Then forget all that. Anyways, Fury Chisora, December 3rd, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Tottenham, London. It's official, November 26th, Ovio Arena, Wembley. Dylan the Body Snatcher Whyte set to take on unbeaten American heavyweight Jermaine Franklin, and also we've got Fabio Wardley going up against Nathan T-Rex Arms Gorman for the British heavyweight title. On the undercard, a few words from Dillian Whyte. He goes, "It's great to be back doing what I love doing. I can't wait to get into the ring and show the world that when push comes to shove, I can get right back up in Wembley and remind everyone why I was WBC #1 for over 4 years. As an undefeated heavyweight, Franklin is a dangerous guy, but I'm going to teach him quite a few lessons at the OVO Arena on November 26th. Most importantly, I'm going to teach him how to lose." Yeah, some fighting words there from Dillian Whyte. Let's check out a few from Jermaine Franklin. Let's go. "I'm super hyped to fight in the UK. They love boxing and I plan on making a statement when I beat Dillian Whyte. I want them to be loud and love my boxing style and have them embrace me as the people's champ. The world will see the real Jermaine Franklin Jr. Dillian is a warrior. He has heart and he's been with the best. It's time for him to step aside and let the 989 assassin make him body count number 22 on my body count. The kind of fight I expect is a brawl. Dillian wants to prove he's got something left in the tank. I want to show him I'm the future of boxing and for USA heavyweights. I'm like Holyfield. I'm a warrior and I'm from the hood. You have to take my heart and that will never happen in the ring. I have speed and I have power. I have no problem taking a punch to land my own. I'm America's next heavyweight champion." Yeah, Dillian, he's moving mad. He's talking crazy. You can't let this guy come up here and try a thing. Don't let him come take what's yours. Stick it on him. What do you mean next American heavyweight? Nah. Stick it on him. I'm anticipating a brawl here and a really violent fight. I'm not sure if it's going to end by a knockout, but I'm anticipating a very violent brawl. And yeah, looking forward to this one. Looking forward to the card. Looking forward to both fights. Gorman, Wardley, Whyte, Franklin. Let's get it. In other news, it appears Anthony Joshua's ring return has been delayed until early next year. He was slated to fight December 17th at Wembley Arena against potentially Chris the Nightmare Arreola or Otto Wallin, but it seems those plans have been scrapped and Joshua's ring return has been delayed until early next year. I'm not quite sure what the reasons are for the postponement, and if you guys have more information than I do, leave that down in the comment section below. I'm still not sure what's going to happen with his training situation. Is it still with Robert Garcia? I think it's definitely sticking with Angel Fernandez. He's not going anywhere, but what's happening with his coaching situation? Is it gonna move on and bring somebody else into the fold? What's happening there? And yeah, I think he's just trying to get more time in the gym and try and work on a few things before he makes his return. He's just not trying to rush the comeback, possibly, or there might be other things at play here. But we'll see. I guess Eddie Hearn's been kind of scarce since the whole Ben Eubank fallout. He's not been given that many interviews. He's had a card this weekend at New Mexico, and I still am yet to see Eddie Hearn popping up all over the place with interviews. That's normally how things go. He normally goes on his have his boxing cards and then does like 30 to 40, 50 interviews before and after the fights. But at the moment, yeah, we're not really getting that much from Eddie Hearn, so I really have not seen him make any comments regarding this postponement or delay of Joshua's ring return. If you guys have more info, like I said, if you have more info than me, comment section below. As usual, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like the video if you like the video, subscribe if you're new around here, notification bell, have that on, saying exactly what's going on up here, the Twitter _UK. I'm out.